I was gonna say, as I was looking for, I think War of the Lions. I know it was one of the PlayStation handhelds for remaster of Tactics. Tactics goes all the way back to the PS1. Um, One of the handhelds was the Vita. I don't remember if it was the Vita or the PSP. Whichever one came second, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That had they took the original artwork of the game and then animated it and added the audio and all that shit to it. So basically, they just kind of took that and added on the extra shit that they've added in over the years and slapped it in there.
Sounds like a remaster. And this is the thing too, is like a lot of these RPGs, especially ones where it's like top down like this and everything. There's a reason why people have been like, what the fuck is up with, I mean, a big example, is War of the Lions is the one that added Dark Knight job. That was the second release.
It added new jobs, added a couple new characters, but what you're seeing right there, that scene and the gameplay and everything, is the original, pretty much the original fucking what we had back in the PlayStation 1. Everything looked pretty much like it. Might have a little more spit and polish to it now than it did back in the PlayStation 1.
It's probably AI upscaled from like, or maybe not even AI upscale, because they have upscale renderers that you can do.
I mean, if you can find footage of the old one and compare it to that, I guarantee it looks damn near the same thing.
So internal resolution 1440p, but the actual default resolution is down here at native as 1. I think usually PS1 games were roughly around 480p back then. 480 to 720p, depending on how much room they had on the disc to push the graphics side of the engine, the visuals of the engine. So how much pixels can they put on screen and have it read?
That goes back to the old school shit. Is we had a disc. Everything was on the fucking disc. Literally, the entire game was on the fucking disc.
If the cutscenes looked like this back in the day, this is the FMV file.
Nope. That wasn't. We didn't have that back in the day. It was literally like the game. You see how the gameplay is?
All right, so it was in render.
It was literally the characters walking around and talking to each other. Yep. You had to read everything. There was no VOs either.
Right. So yeah, they would have probably spent a little bit of cash.
So all of this shit right here, the FMV shit, is like the original artwork for the game, and then they just animated it, which looks fucking great.
Again, yes. So that will cost.
Nostalgia's there.
That will cost some money, but there is a lot of, especially for Square Enix, like they half of the fucking assets for all the Pixel remasters, Portal into Liberty City, it's that Portal into Vice City and everything. God damn.
Yeah, as they're sliding across, you can definitely tell it's just lighting.
It's like lighting.
They just
right here
the brightness notch and brought it up like.
Whoa, no.
20%.
No. This is reflective lighting. This is like, occlusion. Okay. This is bloom. We didn't have any of that shit back in the day. Legendary all was pre-rendered, yes. And you would have to upscale all that stuff, probably using AI, which is half the budget cost. That's the reason why it's like, to do a remaster is way cheaper than doing a remake. If you are remaking it, or rebuild, a rebuild. It's even more so if it's a remake. If you're rebuilding everything, then you are making, full on brand new cutscenes, everything else, all that stuff. If you are remaking it, now you're changing storyline. You have to make sure it connects with everything else that's lore in, or you start retconning stuff. FF7 Remake did all this stuff, during the Kingdom Hearts fucking the Darky fucking boss fight thing where it's like all of a sudden retconning different scenes from Advent Children and all that stuff. It's a remake. One last thing on this really quick. The other thing that they're doing too right now, which is super cheap to do, is whenever they're making like a PlayStation Classic available on the PS5, it's running off from an emulator like DuckStation. It's not running off from PS5 operating system. Because if you bring up the menu, it will say it right in there.
What would you say if they smooth out the graphics, add some VO, Like made it
All right,
look
so
less polygonal when I say smooth out the graphics.
So up-res the
And
textures and the character models.
eliminate a
Mesh
lot
it.
of the menu, the overtly menu-y shit. Like was your biggest problem with the game.
Simplify the menus. Okay.
So you didn't have that like that grid shit when you fucking attacked, and it didn't freeze the fucking game. It was all like action, more action-like. Like the new Final Fantasy shit, where you're actually more interactive with the combat than what it was.
I would okay, so it's not that again. I don't even have like turn-based wise. There's a lot of people who hate fucking turn-based. Also, that it's a very niche group of gamers that still like turn-based. That's the reason why FF7 Remake sold as well as it did, because it's not turn-based technically. But you can't. I don't mind the turn-based because I am from the old school era like that, where I've played turn-based for fucking years, so I'm used to it. The newer generation can't fucking stand that because they're, again, the brain is a fucking goldfish. So, I would say just for sales wise, like if I was a publisher for sales wise, I would say more action, less menus. But if you're a smart publisher, or if you're a smart developer that is coming in being like, hey, okay, hold on a second now. You can dial up. I don't know. I don't have a video of it to pull up, but okay. FF7 Remake, when you have 3 limit breaks on 3 different characters. So say Cloud, Barrett, Aerith have limit breaks, and they end up, you limit break with Cloud, and then when he's doing that, you switch over to the other character, and then it goes into that slow mode, and then you limit break with Barrett to set up his shot, and then you go over to the other character, and then you limit break with Aerith, and Aerith sets up her fucking hyper beam and everything, and then all of a sudden you have that moment of boom, and just that boss fight just gets fucking eliminated. Holy shit! That's a selling moment. Now we can make a clip of that and post it to fucking Instagram, Facebook, YouTube Reels, and TikTok and everything, being like, check that shit out.
I almost want to say this. I'm gonna say the Dark Souls treatment. I mean, like a Souls like. So everything's like map. You set your spells, and you hit a button. You hit a button. Take it 2 buttons. You can switch through your fucking spells. Boom, boom, boom. Take
it from JRPG style to a Soul style, because that's a very different game.
I mean, when you play through the game,
I think most younger generations have ADHD. Yeah, they do. It's from doing this. It's from the scrolling shit, and now they're just
I fucking have ADHD, but I can sit there and play through a whole entire RPG, no problem.
But these kids nowadays, it's like again, it's just like YouTube and everything.
We'll just put it this way: the newer generation, everybody's got fucking ADHD.
It's not even ADHD. It's just short attention spans. It's just fat shit.
It sure is ADHD.
That's shiny. It's a whole It's a whole
new fucking. The difference between the new generation and their short attention spans and having actual fucking ADHD is two completely different fucking monsters.
It's
we'll leave it there.
It's like dance for me, monkey, and then you poke the thing with a stick. Dance for me, monkey. Keep dancing. Keep dancing. They keep scrolling. They keep scrolling. They keep scrolling. They keep scrolling. No,
I don't like that dance. Hit another dance. Hit another dance. No. That dance. Next.
And then TikTok has them. Yeah, TikTok has them sitting there for an hour or two, just
Whereas true ADHD is there's like 10 million things going on inside your fucking head all at once, and you're trying to sort. You learn to live with it. You like.
I see where the ADHD comment is coming from, though, because it is a buzzword. It's a wicked buzzword nowadays. So I see where the comment's coming from.
But you can tell with our conversations how we start out with one conversation, it becomes like 6 different conversations that all come back together.
I mean, I do the same thing. So they probably like I would
you
probably
might
get
be
diagnosed with something also myself.
You probably would. I
It's-
mean, you're probably just undiagnosed.
Yeah,
I mean, I was on drugs for it for a while, but that's another story. Anywho, Vagrant Story, good. Legend of Dragoon, good. Legend of Gaia. If you've never played the original Legend of Gaia, I think I almost turned this guy onto it because it is almost like a fighting game. It's a almost fighting game RPG.
Well, that's the other thing too. Is like I like playing games a lot, so it's like
when you sit there, you hit the combos. You're sitting there, you're figuring out the combos in combat, and all of a sudden it's like, oh shit! I just learned a new ability.
And that's so that actually
like 10 different fucking inputs per fucking
that's
character.
actually what I'm talking about also with the FF7 remake kind of combat and rebirth combat right there, where it's like, oh shit, if I take not so much FF16 is a little bit different. There's a similarity there of the combo stuff, but not so much that type of like juggle combo stuff. What I'm talking about is like,
I might break it out for a birthday stream.
So for Remake, every time I go into a boss fight in Remake, I'm looking of like, okay, how can I stagger the boss fight first of all? But then, hold on. But then I'm okay, so how can I build up the limit break? So how can I build up the limit break so then I can, and then here's the in the back of my head, especially if I'm playing on stream, I'm like, oh shit. There was a moment in my stream intro where I built up to Leviathan fucking, that moment where Leviathan just blows up everything. And I had Sephiroth right there. And I'm like, wait a second. If I limit break this shit, I might be able to build up the fight. I didn't say it. I was just like, wait a second. And it's on one of the streams I did. I can't remember which one it was. But it was like this big epic fucking moment of like, okay, limit break, combo all the limit breaks together. All of a sudden, could you, Eris over there is in there. I'm ready, and she's healing all of us. Barator like, oh, I got this. And he shoots that big shot and everything, and then right.
All right, see you later, Nitty.
And so then that led into, oh fuck, I got a summon ready. Oh shit, I got Behemoth on standby. Oh fuck, Sephiroth. It just one thing leads to another. Sephiroth is one shot. Behemoth is ready to go. I bring in Behemoth. I wait for Behemoth to go, and it fucking just blows the fucking map up. Sephiroth dies. Combo into combo into combo, and then I'm like, fucking cinema. Let's fucking go. And then I basically went into this. Thanks for watching, and
you're going on about fucking summons and shit. My brain immediately goes to.
If they could do that with Vagrant Story, I'd be all on board. But the problem is,
what am I doing?
The problem is Square Enix would probably sit there and go, "Do we really need to do that? We could do something half of that because people don't give a shit anymore." And then it's gone.